So Netmarble has came out with the new dev note number 6, and we were right. There is a lot of hero balancing coming to the game, which is very good news for people like Star-Lord, Doctor Strange, Storm. Well, everybody about to get something. Nerf and buffs are going to be going out like crazy. So finally, looks like this is what they're going to be focusing on right now. For a minute, I thought it was like, okay, they're going to start pushing that Dark Domain 2, but it looks like they're going to be focusing on hero balances and making sure that these heroes that people out here are feeling that they're being left out or not, no one's really paying attention to them. They're going to start giving some good buffs and iframes everywhere. Everybody's going to get an iframe. So we're going to go over that with you guys. And so stick around. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video. Let's get right into it. So as always, it says, greetings agents, this is the Marvel Future Revolution dev team. The year 2021, the year we first welcomed our agents to Prime Earth, has passed and 2022 has finally arrived. Have you all made plans for the new year? The Marvel Future Revolution team is also preparing lots of plans to present more exciting and dynamic content in our agents. In our previous dev note, we mentioned that we could guide you through the updated plans for 2022, including the hero balance adjustments. As we extended our new year greetings, we are happy that we could primarily lay out the hero balance improvements that many of our agents looking forward to through the first dev note of the year. While this is all so exciting, we feel a heavy responsibility to meet your expectations at the same time. As promised, we continue to do our best to make Marvel Future Revolution a better game by accommodating our agents' feedback in 2022. We would like to have a strong kickoff for 2022 with dev note number 6. We plan to improve the hero balance with the 12th of January, so it's next Wednesday as the target date. As mentioned multiple times in the previous dev notes, the development team believes that the hero balance improvements patch is crucial and fastidious. For this reason, we apologize for not having been able to respond quickly to the balance patch update that many agents have long been hoping for. In Marvel Future Revolution, power does not necessarily guarantee strength, since a dynamic play by combining the different characteristics, various combat options, and control is required. Our intention was to highlight these unique combat features of Marvel Future Revolution for more dynamic fun coming from maneuvering and controlling your heroes. Instead, this acted as a cause of balance issues that many of our agents have found to be unreasonable. We plan to make a large-scale balance patch that compensates for the unreasonable parts while maintaining the fun of control and characteristics of heroes. We would like to explain the balance patch in 4 major parts. So clearly they're making it known that they are really going to be focusing on this, and they are letting us know ahead of time that this is going to be a big... I feel like this is what's going to be the thing that they're focusing on right now, is to get the hero balances and give some buffs where they're very much needed. So the first one, target off skill and specialization. Many of our agents reported problems with the so-called target off skill. Some heroes have too many of these, while some have not at all. The development team has been fully aware of the target off skill issue. However, it took a while to come up with the best solution, since there was different voices internally on how to resolve the best way possible. It has been a bit late, but nonetheless, instead of completely removing this factor, we decided to increase the cooldown for these skills or specializations of heroes that significantly negatively impact the overall balance to reduce the usage frequently. On the other hand, we plan to add the target off skill effect on some skills for heroes that do not have it, so the balance among heroes is more balanced. I would prefer to just get rid of it completely, to be honest, or just leave it for PvE only. But when it comes to PvP, they need to kind of just eliminate it, or just make it super short. The somewhat weakened effectiveness resulted by the increased cooldown of these skills will be complemented by alternatives, including damage adjustments. Oh, okay. So this is one of the updates. So first is letting us know one of the buffs, and for like Star-Lord. So apply target off effect on problem solver skill. That's good. That's a buff towards Star-Lord. Now Star-Lord's gonna have an iframe more, or another iframe skill. So for the second one, it talks about elemental effects. Elemental effects activation differs per hero. In the case of Storm or Star-Lord with an elemental oriented play style, the effect must be stacked on its maximum to activate. In the case of Black Widow or Iron Man, the effect immediately activates upon hit. The fact that heroes with elemental effects require the process of stacking the effect to the enemy for the best possible result keeps them from being suitable in short combat situations. That is true, man. That is... I couldn't agree more. I really hope that Looks like they're going to be fixing that part. Meanwhile, these heroes with the instant elemental effect are overly advantageous. We mean to rectify these to the stacked elements. The original intention was to provide greater impact to the stacked elemental effect, but we confirmed that in reality there was inefficiency resulting from it. We decided to strengthen the duration effect when maximizing stacking is required and with this balanced patch. Okay, so when it comes to stacking, you're going to be able to stack faster. All right, for the number 3, we got potential. They're going to speak on potential here. Potentials have been configured differently to be differentiated according to the characteristics of the heroes. However, heroes who have a lot of options that are good to have but not always applied, such as status effect accuracy, status effect resistant, HP recovery, have fallen behind in the status battle compared to other heroes. The gap becomes more evident as the heroes grow, and we have determined that improvement is necessary. These heroes are Captain America, Spider-Man, Storm, Star-Lord, Doctor Strange. We are planning to change their potential with more usable options in this update. I'm seeing Spider-Man always come up here. I mean, Spider-Man's already pretty good. If anything, he's already dominating. I feel like Spider-Man's only going to get better. Like in this part right here, we are planning to change their potential with more usable options in this update. So are they going to change some of the potential that people really don't use? And I wonder if you maxed it out already, would it just convert to the new one or you have to do it again? I hope you don't, because people are going to get pissed. And it also gives us some examples here. So for like Captain America, the first Avenger, Strong Will, the changes are going to be, you guys used to have status effect resistant, and now you guys are going to have critical damage. Status effect resistant is going to be changed to critical damage. For Storm, on the Goddess of Thunder 3 and the Worsened Weather 2, status effect accuracy is going to be changed to defense pierce. So Storm's going to get a buff, Captain America is going to get a buff, Star-Lord's going to get a buff, Doctor Strange is going to get a good buff. So this is good. So that means Captain, Storm, Star-Lord, Doctor Strange. These are the ones that really needed the buffs in PvP. So for Star-Lord, you're going to get, instead of the status effect accuracy, you're going to get critical rate. So Star-Lord's going to start looking like a beast. Doctor Strange starts supreme from status of accuracy to critical damage. Doctor Strange, man, this is gonna be insane. That Star-Lord and Doctor Strange are about to be up there now. I hope Captain America gets enough of a buff to be included. Same with Storm. So skill implementation. We realize that there are skills that are underused or overlooked due to the lack of proper description. Despite their effects, in this update, we plan to reinforce the lacking skill description. So the skill explanation is going to be changed. So before for the trained assassin, it used to be hits enemy, then quickly moves to other nearby enemies to attack and deal % of damage. Now it's going to be it hits enemies, then quickly moves to other nearby enemies to attack and deal % damage. Untargetable while using this device. That concludes what we are preparing with the updates that will be implemented regarding the upcoming Hero Balance patch. We kindly ask for your understanding of not sharing every detail in this dev note, but we will share more information through notices when additional updates are made in the future. We are currently in the final stages of our Hero Balance patch. We will do our best to implement it without issues throughout testing. The Hero Balance patch will be an ongoing initiative. We will continue to monitor and adjust it based on our agents' gameplay data. The next dev note will guide you through the direction of the update in the first half of 2022. Please look forward to dev note number 7 as we continually strive to provide a better gameplay experience. Thank you. So right here at the end. So remember how I came out with the video a couple days ago talking about the roadmap. The next dev note will guide you through the direction of the update in the first half of 2022. So that is 6 months. The first half of 22, that's 6 months. So if they're saying that the next dev note is going to be an update that's going to guide you through the direction of the update in the first half, that sounds like a roadmap to me. That sounds like a roadmap. I know people were saying that there's no way they might do a road. They might not call it the roadmap, but it sure is sounding like they're going to let us know what they have planned for at least the first half of 2022. So, and you can guarantee it's going to be Dark Domain Part Dos. But this is really, really, really good because we're going to be getting, mainly Captain America, Storm, Star-Lord, and Doctor Strange. They're all getting buffs. The one that was that surprised me was Spider-Man. So he's going to be getting some more buffs, it looks like. So I wonder if he's gonna be OP. He's gonna be like just the top dog after this update. And they also mentioned that they didn't really give us everything, every little detail of this, but yet they are in the final stages. So that this is the part where, you know, you got to take everything with a grain of salt, because, you know, normally this is all looks amazing. This is really good, especially for all my followers that are Star-Lord mains, Doctor Strange mains, Captain America mains, Storm mains. The thing here is, though, is that they always leave out the bad stuff. So once the update comes out, people start testing it. We're gonna figure out what because they talked about was the buffs. They didn't talk about the nerfs. So I'm curious to see, man. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This is really good news. This is gonna be a huge character balance update coming out, and we got a hint towards Dev Note number 7, which it might be a roadmap to the first half of this year. I cannot wait. So this is hopefully this is the year where Netmarble really starts building up that broken foundation. It has to be said, but this is a step towards the right direction.